Dr. Pillay, North Lincolnshire IT CCG lead. In this video, we will learn how to do a digital do not resuscitate document. Everyone's workflow is slightly different, so mine might appear slightly upside down to you. What I've got in one of the folders on my desktop is a digital signature, okay, which is basically a signed signature that I had got scanned on by one of my secretaries. So the first thing I'm going to do, it's there on a JPEG form. I'm going to right click it. I'm going to press copy. And that'll become evident as to why I'm doing that to begin with. I'm then going to go into my GP system of choice, and unfortunately this duck has seen better days, and now it's time for us to do a do not resuscitate form. So I will show you the equivalent of how to get this done on system 1. This is a quick video for doing it on EMIS web. And on pressing the F12 shortcut key within EMIS, you will see the regional DNAR CPR form launcher. If you click on that, it'll ask you, do you want to launch the DNAR form? And the answer is yes. So basically all it's doing is it's launching a digital document that will mail merge information from that patient. So it's important that you've got the right patient up to begin with. Now you can see that it's imported the NHS number, the patient's name, the patient's address, postcode, date of birth. It's given you the option for fields that you can fill in, which are grayed out. So I'm just going to say not applicable there. Next to kin, well, we all know who she is. Relationship partner. And you can put down other details and whatever reason you feel is appropriate at this stage. I'm just going to close the side menu to allow me to navigate through that form a bit better. Gentle reminder to everybody, if this form is going to be present till the end of the patient's life, please remember to tick that box over there. Now I'm going to put down my fake GMC number. And here's the bit which confuses people. How do we get a digital signature imported into this work document? Now there's a few things that we need to do. The first thing is you need to find your way to the top over here where it says review. If you click on review, you can see on the right side protect. You can click on protect and it's going to say restrict editing. I'm going to click on that button. And at this point, I'm just going to click stop protection. Now, what this will allow me to do is, over the fields that were previously protected, I have now got more options. So I'm going to click on the signature box. I'm going to find my way to insert. And at this point, if I wanted to do it the old-fashioned way, I can now insert a picture from a file or a folder just by clicking that button over there. Find your digital signature wherever you've imported it into. But because I've copied it, I'm just going to right-click over there and I'm going to press paste. And now I've got my digital signature imported within the DNR form. Quick tip, please make sure you shrink that back down so that at least you can see your GMC number and the red borders get back to where it should normally be. Okay, now I'm happy with that. Now, at this point, I'm going to put back a certain degree of restriction so that nobody else can change this by clicking on this button over here, editing restrictions. No changes, read only. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah. I'm going to go down over here and I'm going to say yes, start enforcing protection. And I'm going to pick a password of my liking and I'm going to press OK. Right. So now that document's been complete. Okay. I'm going to go back to where I need to save the document, which is save and close. I'm going to code this document. For resuscitation, source, person, that's me. And I'm going to press OK. Now at this stage, you can choose to send an email. It'll open up Outlook for you. Or if you'd rather not, you don't have to. Now that's how you've created a digital DNR form with a digital signature on it. And you can now do a few things with this form. You can export it via Outlook. You can upload it to the patient's EPEX record. You can send this patient a copy of this form via EQRX. So there we go, in a nutshell, a workflow on how to get a digital DNR form.